A spin-off stalled, the Suits legacy takes a hit. The lights dimmed on the Los Angeles skyline. Fans waited with bated breath for the Suits LA season finale. They expected a dramatic conclusion, a cliffhanger, a taste of what was to come. Instead, they got shocking news. The show was canceled. No finale, no resolution. The news spread like wildfire across social media, leaving fans bewildered and angry. How could a show with such a strong pedigree, a spin-off of the beloved legal drama Suits, be abruptly cut short? The cancellation sent shockwaves through the television industry. It was a stark reminder of the risks and uncertainties inherent in the world of entertainment. Suits LA, despite its promising start and the built-in fan base inherited from its predecessor, became a cautionary tale of high expectations and unfortunate timing. The show's creators and network executives were left to grapple with the fallout, facing tough questions about what went wrong. Was it a miscalculation in gauging audience interest? Were there behind-the-scenes issues that plagued the production? Or was it simply a victim of the cutthroat competition in the ever-evolving landscape of television? The cancellation of Suits LA left a void, not just in the television schedule but also in the hearts of fans who had invested in the new chapter of the Suits saga. The abrupt end left a bitter taste, a sense of incompleteness that lingered long after the final episode aired. The question remained, would the Suits legacy be tarnished by this unexpected setback, or would the franchise find a way to rise again? Suits LA aimed to capture the magic of its predecessor while carving its own path. Set in the fast-paced world of Los Angeles law, the show introduced a new cast of characters navigating the complexities of corporate litigation. The series aimed to capture the same sharp dialogue, intricate legal battles, and compelling characters that made the original a global phenomenon. The connection to the original Suits was undeniable. The show was a direct spin-off, with the character of Jessica Pearson, played by Gina Torres, moving from New York to Los Angeles to establish her own firm. This connection was meant to be a major draw for fans of the original series, offering a familiar face in a new setting.
However, despite its pedigree and the initial buzz surrounding its premiere, Suits LA struggled to find its footing. The ratings, while initially promising, began to dwindle as the season progressed. Critics and audiences alike pointed to several factors that contributed to the show's downfall. One of the main criticisms leveled at Suits LA was its inability to escape the shadow of its predecessor. The new cast, while talented, struggled to replicate the chemistry and dynamism of the original ensemble. The writing, while still sharp, lacked the same wit and originality that characterized the early seasons of Suits.
Fans took to social media to express their disappointment and confusion over the abrupt cancellation. Many felt that the show had potential and deserved a proper ending. The hashtag #SaveSuitsLA began trending, with fans rallying for another network to pick up the series.
Comparisons to the original Suits were inevitable, and unfortunately for Suits LA, they were mostly unfavorable. The original series, with its charismatic leads, sharp writing, and addictive premise, had set a high bar that the spin-off struggled to reach.
While the connection to Suits through Jessica Pearson was meant to be a draw, it also proved to be a double-edged sword. Fans of the original series tuned in expecting a continuation of the familiar dynamics and storylines, only to find a show that felt different in tone and execution. The writing in Suits LA, while competent, lacked the same spark that made the original so engaging. The dialogue, while still sharp, felt less witty and more procedural. The cases, while still complex, lacked the same emotional stakes that made viewers care about the outcome.
Suits in the shadows. Could the spin-off return? The cancellation of Suits LA doesn't necessarily mark the end of the road. In the age of streaming services and revivals, there's always a chance that the show could find new life on another platform. Fans have launched online petitions and social media campaigns, urging streaming giants like Netflix or Amazon to consider picking up the series for a second season.
The potential for a revival hinges on several factors, including the availability of the cast and crew, the willingness of a network or streaming service to take a chance on a canceled show, and of course, the demand from fans. The Suits franchise, despite the setback with Suits LA, still holds value in the television landscape. The original series, which ran for 9 seasons, garnered a loyal following worldwide and continues to perform well on streaming platforms. This enduring popularity suggests that there's still an appetite for the Suits brand of legal drama.
However, any attempt to revive Suits LA would require a careful re-evaluation of the show's creative direction. The writers would need to address the criticisms leveled at the first season, particularly regarding the lack of originality and the inability to step out of the shadow of its predecessor.
The show's success can also be attributed to its strong writing, which consistently delivered sharp dialogue, intricate plots, and compelling character development. The writers managed to create a world that was both aspirational and relatable, where the characters were flawed but ultimately good-hearted. The characters, despite their flaws and questionable morals, were charismatic and relatable. The relationships between them, particularly the mentorship between Harvey Specter and Mike Ross, were at the heart of the show's appeal. Suits also tapped into a cultural fascination with the legal profession. The show's courtroom scenes, while often dramatized for television, offered viewers a glimpse into the intricacies of the law and the art of persuasion. The enduring appeal of Suits, the original Suits, resonated with audiences for its aspirational qualities, its fast-paced storylines, and its witty dialogue. The show offered a glimpse into the high-stakes world of corporate law, where ambition, intelligence, and charm were the keys to success.
The future of legal dramas in a changing television landscape. The cancellation of Suits LA comes at a time when the television landscape is undergoing a period of significant change. The rise of streaming services and the fragmentation of the audience have made it increasingly difficult for network television shows, even those with established fan bases, to survive.
Legal dramas, once a staple of network television, have also faced challenges in recent years. The genre, which has traditionally relied on courtroom procedural and case-of-the-week formats, has struggled to adapt to the changing tastes of viewers who are increasingly drawn to serialized storytelling and complex characters.
However, the enduring popularity of shows like The Good Wife, The Good Fight, and the original Suits suggests that there's still a place for well-written legal dramas that offer a compelling blend of legal intrigue, character development, and social commentary. The future of legal dramas likely lies in embracing new formats and pushing the boundaries of the genre. Shows that can find fresh takes on the courtroom drama, explore the human impact of the law, and offer diverse perspectives on the legal profession are the ones most likely to succeed in the evolving television landscape.